Coach Themba, thank you very much for your time, my brother. How are you doing?
Good, thanks yourself.
Good. First game of the season for the under-17s and a 3-0 win. What are your thoughts on the game?
A little easy, so it asks us to drop our level more than we actually do. These guys are usually playing under 21s and first teams, so we can't not win 5 or above against teams that allow us to. Not that they are weak, but they allowed us to get into such instances. But because it's the first game of the league and the boys were not used to playing their age mates since last year, so it was the first time they played against their age mates. So yeah, it feels good to win. Top of the log.
Coach, in terms of your tactical approach coming into this game, if you can just explain that to us, how did you approach it tactically and the systems that you deployed, and how did you plan to execute it?
Okay, yeah. Knowing that I'm a person that's a huge advocate for the 3-4-3 system, at Pirates Cup I tried a different system which was 4-4-2, and then I liked what I saw from the team, and it gave out different characters that I didn't know. So we changed to it. We've been playing 4-4-2 for the last 3 weeks at training. So we've been training it, the small box, 2 wide men, using the space behind the centre backs to run, inverting with 1 right back, and then the left back goes as much as he wants. So they executed well, but there's room for improvement, because we lost the ball in places that good teams can hurt us. That's what concerned me more than anything. But besides that, no, I'm happy.
Coach, talking about all these tactics and systems that you are trying to execute, and at times it doesn't always come out right. I notice when you're building up from the back, sometimes they're able to press, and sometimes you play a pass on the ground, there's a bump, and the whole thing becomes a mess.
Yes.
How difficult is it to get these things right for the boys to execute so that it becomes automatic movement?
Picture imagination helps with them, because we talk. Even on WhatsApp, we send videos of what we are trying to do. For instance, yesterday morning we had a training session where no one was kitted. Everyone came in their normal clothes, but we were just doing our system, walking pace, where we'd like to pick up the ball, where we wouldn't like to pick up the ball. The boys understand because they are willing. I think that helps me too, because they are willing to listen and they believe in me as much as I believe in them, But yeah, I think pictures, videos helps them a lot.
Coach, like you said, maybe perhaps they allowed you, they made it a bit easier for you, and you created a lot of chances. The score could have been more than 3-0. Does it not concern you that the opportunities that you were afforded, you couldn't finish?
It does from a fan point of view, but from a coach, I know what we've been working on at training. I know we haven't been working on finishing. We've just started the new system, so most of the time we are just getting used to the on and off the ball, where they can hurt us, where we can hurt them. But we'll work on finishing. The boys will get to it. But I'm disappointed in a lot of them, because they've been around for a while. We've worked on a lot of finishing drills, crossing drills. We weren't able to execute the way I would have loved it to, but that just means more work for me.
From a set piece point of view, you could see that these were practice and training, especially the corner kicks. There was a lot of interest around the corner kicks. I saw one in the second half where boys were running rings. It's good to see the innovation, but obviously you want to connect, you want to score from those. So way forward, because you had those opportunities, you did what I assume was practice and training, but you couldn't finish.
Yeah, so in terms of corner kicks, they get excited because we have finishing zones: first zone, second zone, third zone, first corner, second corner, third corner. So it's just getting them to be humble again. Because they scored we played a friendly last week. They scored 3 goals from the corner, so now everyone wants their name on the score sheet. So I'm just going to remind them just before our 3 o'clock game, remind them that we need to remain humble. At the end of the day, the corner needs to serve the team more than the individual. But it's something we spend a lot of hours on. I think we are the first ones to arrive at training, and then the last ones to leave at the field most of the time, which says something about the hunger of these boys, what their intentions are and what they'd like to achieve. So we'd like to help put them in a better place, and I think we are on the right track. We just need to keep on working harder.
Coach, thank you very much for your
Thank you
time,
very much,
and all
my
the
brother.
best in upcoming games.
Thank you.